Welcome back to the next episode of DDO 10-Minute Tips. This is the final video in my introductory series. It is a conclusion of, it's a conclusion, but it also lists my conclusions as to being basically a novice and a first-time player of DDO. At this point, I've spent about a year and a half learning to play Dungeons & Dragons online. Now, in the previous episode, I covered a bunch of general conclusions that I have picked up through the last 18 months. And in this one, I'm actually going to be talking about accounts, whether it's free-to-play, premium, or VIP. Although I'm not really going to delve into the VIP, that's a world unto itself, and I'm not quite ready to go down that road yet. I don't know that much about it, but I do know that under VIP you make a monthly commitment, and from what I gather, if you stop doing that commitment, any classes or races that you may have picked up that normally are paid for, which are free under the VIP account, they get locked. So I'm not going down the road. This is primarily for going from free to play to the premium. And the premium is basically you drop a little bit of change and get some added benefits. And those benefits are quite considerable, though there are really very few of them. So, one of the ones is the auction house. Under the free-to-play, you can only list one item for auction at a time. And if it sells on the same day you list it, you can't do it until the next day. Add another one, which can really drag things out and make it a little bit harder. The platinum cap. Under free-to-play, there is a cap on a per-level basis, and they have a formula for it, which is 1,250 platinum pieces times 2 raised to the level minus 1. So at first level, 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 raised to the 0 power is 1. 1 times 1250 is 1250. And for second level, it's 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 raised to the 1 is 2. 2 times 1250 is 2500, and it goes up from there. Now, under the premium, that level goes away, and it's at the full amount that's available to any character, which is a little bit shy of 4.3 million platinum pieces, which means that as a new character, without that level cap, you can do a lot more. Now, okay, under or inside ddowiki.com, there's a page where it lists the account comparisons. I'm not sure that this is totally up to date, but you can get a better idea of what the differences are between the different account types. Now over here you have free to play, you have premium account, and if you scroll down through, you'll see that there are very few differences. And some of those things I've gone over. I'm not sure what the difference is between unlimited and limited chat. I don't know at this time. I don't know that it's relevant for the way I've been playing. We have the auction house, 50 items at a time, 1 item at a time. Platinum storage, normal game limit, which I told you is like just shy of 4.3 million. And there's the formula for figuring out how much platinum you can have at any particular level under the free to play. Customer service, you'll get some access to that, and that does come in handy because, well, the first time I ran the Black Lock, I couldn't complete it because there's a sticking point at one of the gates, and I had to go out and rerun it. And it's not exactly an easy quest to go under. If I had had a premium account at that time or a VIP account, I could have gotten in touch with customer service and they could have adjusted that so that it did show complete and I wouldn't have had to waste time trying to figure out what I did wrong. Okay. Official forums, not sure what the difference is there. The logout, I already covered that in the previous video. Buyback history, I have yet to see anything of value that I have sold show up on the buyback history. It's always been pots and shuriken my character can't or doesn't use and things like that. Now, the store points, the DDO points, the D points, DP. There are several different options, anywhere from 600 up to 23,000. Like I said, at this point I am recommending actually to go down this road and drop some change, but I do also recommend that you drop as much as you can afford. It'll benefit you in the long run, and I'm going to go over some of the things that it will help with. Okay, $7.99 for 600 points. That comes out to 1.3 cents per point. And it gets better deal all the way up to $199.99 as of this video for 23,000 points, which brings it down to 0.8 cents per point, or just shy of half of what it costs per point for the 600. Now, with the store points, getting as many as you can, it's going to allow you to do things that you don't have to, so you don't have to grind for the points. So you can just go ahead and play and let the points regenerate as you play. One of them is, of course, additional quests, which there are quite a few of them. Additional inventory space for your characters. You can get additional character slots for the server, which, as of this video, the free-to-play account gets 3, and the premium gets 5 characters per server, and the VIP gets 11, but you can buy additional if you want. Okay. Now, one of the other things is the shared bank account. What that does is, on each server, it allows you to transfer things between characters without having to use the Lightning post, or doing a double login through two different accounts. That's so totally different. But some things are bound to account per server. You can't transfer things between servers. But you can transfer things like that you get through your daily dice roll, like some tomes and pots and things like that, that you can't transfer through the Lightning post. So my conclusion is, for the last almost 12 months of videos, is that if you can afford it, go premium. Unless you like a real challenge and have a lot of dedication and a lot of time to be able to put into the game to be able to purchase all the things that are needed. Okay. So, once again, this is the final video in my introductory series. Remember, my friends, keep your weapons clean and sharp.